I was freaking stunned. As long as I spend money on my wife, I instantly get 10 times cash back. Skeptical, I bought my wife a $5 bottle of water, and sure enough, $50 hit my bank account. I got hyped. If I keep spending money on my wife, wouldn't I become a billionaire? Cars and houses would be nothing. I got emotional. Back then, I was broke as hell and couldn't even afford the bride price. My mother-in-law looked down on me and totally disapproved of us being together. But my campus goddess wife risked it all and even stole the family registry just to marry me. But now, I'm different. I'm gonna live the best life possible and make everyone who looked down on me eat their words. 10 times cash back. That means the more I spend, the more I get back. With that thought, I grabbed my wife Zhao Qingsui's hand and walked straight into a super upscale Western restaurant. Wow, this place is expensive. The average bill here starts at $1,000 per person, and we're still trying to save up for a house and a car. To Zhao Qingsu, even a few $100 for barbecue and crawfish already counted as a splurge, so how could we come somewhere this pricey? But seeing how excited I was, she didn't want to ruin the mood, so she went in with me. Welcome, table for two? A waitress in a neat, stylish uniform walked up to us. Seeing that she wasn't even dressed as nicely as the waitress, Zhao Qingshui felt a little down. It was all because she had been in such a rush today and didn't dress up properly. She should have worn that red little evening dress. That silly girl. I knew Zhao Qingsui so well that one look at her expression told me exactly what she was thinking. So I quietly patted her hand and calmly said to the waitress. The waitress smiled and led us to a window seat. Please go ahead and order. Get whatever you want. Zhao Qingsui carefully opened the beautifully designed menu. The dishes looked great, but the prices next to them made her dizzy. It's just a tiny piece of cake. How is it over 200? It doesn't even look that special. I said, it's our first day as newlyweds. Yeah, it hurts, but we already ordered it, so not eating it would be a waste. So with a mindset of getting her money's worth, Zhao Qingshui cleaned off the steak and cake, and even made an exception to drink 2 extra glasses of red wine. Hello, sir, your total is $3,656. Card or cash? The moment it was time to pay, I couldn't help swallowing nervously. Ding. Congratulations, host. You spent $3,756 on your wife Zhao Qingshui and received 10 times cash back, $36,560, which has been deposited into your account. Please check your balance. The mechanical voice rang in my ear right on time. One meal brought in nearly 40 grand, and I couldn't help curling my lips into a smile. This system was the real deal. But while I felt amazing, Zhao Qingsui instantly sobered up the second she heard the price. Seriously? This place is such a ripoff. It's just one steak and it's $700 or $800? They're not selling steak, they're selling half a cow. So the second we walked out of the restaurant, Zhao Qingshui started non-stop complaining with her cute little rapid-fire rant mode. While listening to her adorable complaining, I pulled her into the mall. Hey, what are you doing? You've used that phone for 3 years. I'm getting you a new one. Why would I need a new phone? Phones these days are full of flashy features, but they're not even practical. It's a waste of money. Zhao Qingshui didn't really want to go. Of course she wanted the newest fruit phone, but thinking about how we still had to save up for a house and a car, she felt like skipping the upgrade was fine too. What color do you like? But I didn't give her a chance to say no. I dragged her straight into the fruit store and headed for the newest Fruit 12 Pro Max. The top-end Fruit 12 Pro Max cost $12,000. The second Zhao Qingsui saw the 5-digit price tag, she completely lost interest in picking a color. She grabbed me and tried to leave. Let's go. My favorite color is pink, but this one doesn't come in pink, so let's just get graphite. It matches my skin tone best and would look great in my hand. I smiled directly at the sales clerk behind the counter. Wrap it up for me. Yes, sir. The full price for this Fruit 12 Pro Max is $11,999. When Zhao Qingsui and I first walked in, the female clerk saw that even though we looked good, we were wearing cheap clothes and carrying phones from years ago, so she didn't pay much attention to us. But who would have thought I'd be that straightforward? I didn't even ask questions and just ordered one on the spot. Her attitude instantly changed from cold to super attentive as she quickly boxed up the phone for us. Then she helped set up the fruit ID and her service got way more enthusiastic. Miss, your boyfriend is so good to you. The clerk looked at Zhao Qingsui with envy. Holding her new phone, Zhao Qingsui got excited the moment we walked out and started snapping a bunch of selfies, but after only a short walk, she suddenly looked up. Her face was full of regret and heartache. I bought such an expensive phone. How did I forget to ask for freebies? What freebies? A diamond ring. Before Zhao Qingsui even had time to react, I had already pulled her to the Tiffany store on the second floor. Tiffany is one of the world's top luxury jewelry brands, and of course a girl like Zhao Qingsui knew the name. Sometimes she'd see Tiffany diamond rings in magazines. She wanted one too, but she knew buying diamonds just wasn't worth it. Compared to gold, diamonds lose value ridiculously fast. As she looked at the diamond rings in the glass display, she whispered to me, "So expensive. Why buy diamonds when you could buy gold? Let's just look around." Hearing her say that, I don't know why, but my nose suddenly started to sting. She was the recognized campus beauty at school. The rich second-gen guys chasing after Zhao Qingsui? There were at least 8, if not 10. With her looks and background, she could have easily found a boyfriend from a good family, and, like other girls, gotten new phones, expensive makeup, and pretty handbags on holidays and special occasions. But she chose me. I had already called over to the clerk. "Take this one out and let my girlfriend try it on." "Sir, this wedding ring is our summer limited edition, and it costs $220,000. Because we were dressed way too plainly, like we couldn't even afford the most basic regular styles, the clerk's eyes were full of impatience and contempt. After Zhao Qingsui tried on the ring, we found the size was perfect. It didn't even need resizing, so I straightforwardly told the clerk to wrap it up. "Yes, sir." That one sentence completely stunned Zhao Qingsui, and even the clerk froze for a second. When she took the ring out for Zhao Qingsui, she never thought the two of us could actually afford it. She was just being polite, but who knew I'd be this decisive? Even rich-looking housewives dressed head to toe in designer stuff would still have to think about cost performance when facing a $200,000 ring. But this young guy in front of her was way too casual about it. Like to him, it wasn't $200,000, it was $20. Could he just be bluffing? "Oh, isn't this Zhao Qingsui? What a surprise to see you here." I hadn't even had time to pay yet when a fake sweet voice suddenly came from behind us. It sounded so forced it gave people goosebumps. The one who showed up was Ling Mo, the girl known as the green tea type back in school. Oh, it's you. What a coincidence. I came to look at rings with my husband. Ling Mo was holding the arm of a greasy middle-aged man. The moment she heard Zhao Qingshui say that, she covered her mouth and laughed, then deliberately brushed the hair by her ear back. Pretending it was casual, she showed off her oversized pearl earrings and the string of Cartier bracelets on her wrist, then smiled in that fake sugary way again. Listen, Zhao Qingshui. We only graduated a year ago, so when we buy stuff, we should compare prices and go for the best value. Like diamond rings, for example. I really wouldn't recommend buying one here. The spending level is way too high. You'd be better off going to the underground market over in Early Tun. There are a few custom diamond ring shops there. The quality may not be as good as here, but the value is pretty decent. It suits you. Even though Ling Mo sounded like she meant well, the mocking look in her eyes clearly said that Zhao Qingshui was poor and didn't belong in a place like this. Those words made Zhao Qingshui feel even more humiliated. I'm just looking around. Xiaoxuo, what kind of ring do you think would suit me? My husband insisted on buying me a diamond ring today. I couldn't even talk him out of it. As Ling Mo said that, she glanced at the greasy middle-aged man beside her. He puffed out his big belly and said in a loud, generous tone, Momo, as long as you're happy, I'll buy you whatever diamond ring you want. Ling Mo said in a sugary voice. It doesn't have to be too expensive. Something around 50 or 60,000 is enough. When Ling Mo said 50 or 60,000, a trace of unwillingness flashed in her eyes. Even though the man she was with was a company executive making 500 to 600,000 a year, he was usually super stingy with gifts. This chance to buy a ring only came after she had pestered him for a long time, and she knew he wasn't going to buy her anything too fancy. At most, it'd be around 50 or 60,000, but even a ring in that range was enough for her to show off on social media. And of course, it was enough to make Zhao Qingshui jealous. Sorry, but my wife has never worn a diamond ring that cheap, so I can't really recommend one.